creating a tutorial, and I was looking outside, and this is the weather we're having right now in Vancouver. Snowing, and the children over there on a little molehill playing with the snow and tobogganing. Anyways, let's go back inside and complete the tutorial. Fun, fun, fun. So much fun to see children playing in the snow. Let's continue with this exercising. It is essential as you are starting to mature, and even before that, that you take some time in exercising your facial muscles. You go to the gym, you go running, you exercise to keep the body nice and fit. The same goes for your face. If you do this daily, and it's about 5 minutes each day, you will prevent from getting the jawline, the double chin, and the neck not looking so good. That will prevent you from getting plastic surgery, injections, chemical peels. Are you ready? Let's get started right now. Very quickly, my name is Maria, and I want to thank all my subscribers for being here, supporting me, giving me comments. Thank you so much. For the individuals that do not know me, well, hopefully you will love my content and you will decide to subscribe to my channel. These exercises that I am doing right now are just 7 of them, and you need to do them accurately so you can see results. If you just do them quickly and doing exercising just for the sake of doing exercising, you may cause more damage. So 7 movements, do them accurately. It takes approximately 5 minutes, and you must do them in front of the mirror at the beginning so you know exactly what you're doing. So the skin is nice and clean, and I will be applying a very light oil, very light, because as I'm doing these exercises, in between the exercises, I will be doing some lymph drainage and thyroid exercising. So it's very important that you will have a little bit of lubrication to make your hands flow properly. So let's look at the first movement. We're working on the platysma, and you remove all your jewelry, no rings on. And first of all, I want to mention that this thing here, it's a scar. Okay, so how do we do the first one, the platysma? You're going to push your jaw down, and you're going to push your fist upwards. Okay, so you're going to place them here, so there's going to be a little bit of tension, and you breathe in, contraction, and you do this 10 times. So you breathe in, hold your breath, and then hold it for at least 5 seconds, and then you release. You do this 10 times. So I'm going to do another one, okay? So you are going to put your here, you bring your breath in, hold, contract down, so what you're doing, so you're contracting, so your chin goes down, your fist goes up, and then you hold your breath, you bring your breath in, you hold, and then you release 10 times. After you finished a movement, I like to take a moment to massage my thyroid. Couple of movements like this, and then do the other hand. And I do have a tutorial on this, the benefit of massaging your thyroid. Now the next movement, number 2, it's a little bit challenging. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to twist my head, stretching the sternocleidomastoid, putting my tongue on the palate, holding here, and bring in your breath and hold for a few seconds. Okay, so I'm going to do one on one side, one on the other side, so you can see exactly how it's done. Okay, so tongue on the roof, jaw out, let's do the other side. So you could alternate or do 5 on one side, then 5 on the other side. It's up to you. So let's massage a couple seconds here, my thyroid. This next movement is really good, but you have to be very careful to do it correctly. So we're going to put my hand here and I'm going to stretch it, and I'm going to stretch this way. So breathe in. So you have to stretch because you don't want to cause any wrinkles. So let's do the other side. So stretch like this. Breathe in. And then I do my thyroid. As you're doing these exercises, it's very important that you're not going to cause any stress on your collagen and elastin fibers, because if you're doing certain movements that you're going to cause additional friction or stress, you're going to cause wrinkles, and we don't want to do that. The next one is really good for your double chin. Basically, you have to stick out your tongue and then stretch this muscle. Okay, so and breathe in, hold. Okay. Let's do it again. So breathe in. A little bit of massage. So let's look at the next movement. You'll be very careful not to cause additional wrinkles. So you want to cover your teeth, breathe in, but you have to hold on to it, okay? So, yeah. And as you're doing this, you kind of smile this way, okay? Okay, so you're covering your teeth and you're trying to smile this way, okay? Breathe in. And then I like to drain. And you do this 5 times. So let me do one more because I really like this one. I have a tutorial on cupping and lymph drainage. You should look at that one. It's really good. So let's look at another one, which now I'm going to go upwards like this. Okay. So we're pushing up. It looks very similar to the other one. The other one was this way. Now I'm going to go up this because I want to work with my zygomatic. Okay. So drain up and then down. One more time. Drain up and down. And remember, after each movement that you're doing, like your 5 set or 10 set, at the end of the set, massage your thyroid. So as you're doing these exercises, you will start feeling some tension, which that is good, and maybe a little bit tired or thirsty. So please drink your water in between each set. So the next one and the last one is the puckering. And I've noticed a lot of individuals are doing it, they mean well, but they're doing it a little bit incorrect. And if you just pucker, you're gonna cause more wrinkles. So you're gonna breathe in, and if you want additional strength, you can put your tongue on the roof of your mouth, but you wanna hold your skin this way, and then you pucker, okay? So breathe in, tongue on the roof of your mouth. Okay, hold on. and drain. Let's do one more time. Okay, so go back here. So you want to push this way, okay? So if you go like this. And then do a little bit of thyroid massage. I really hope that you enjoyed these exercises, this little workout for your face. However, I do encourage you not to do only this area, but to do your whole face. These little tutorials are for specific area if you're having this area that's getting a little bit soft or double chin. But I do advise to look at my playlist because I do have several of them. With this, I encourage you to have a balanced diet, having your veggies and your fruit, some protein, and stay away from processed foods. We're talking about canned food and packaged foods, a lot of sugar, a lot of carbs, because that will cause an inflammation in the body. And when you're causing inflammation in the body, it's taxing, it's aging your body. Sugar is called the silent killer. So please do your research on that. I encourage you also to rejuvenate your body through sleeping. And you do need to have at least 7 to 8 hours, because that is the time that the mind, the body, the soul, the spirit, it rejuvenates. And you do need that. The next thing that I say is that stay away from stress. Yes, and you'll say, Maria, how? How do I'm going to stay away from stress? Well, maybe go for a long walk, meditate, pray, read a nice book, take care of yourself, have a long bath, a little glass of wine, whatever it takes for you to let go of things that you cannot have any control. A saying is, let go, let God. Another thing is the sun. The sun is very damaging, beneficial for the vitamin D. However, damaging for our skin. So a lot of people like to use a sunscreen. I don't. I like to use a very good skincare. The link is below. And then use a thin layer of mineral makeup. And the link is below. Mineral makeup is natural. It gives you a nice glow, a little bit of coverage, not too much. And at the same time, it has an SPF of 25 to 28, depending which company you use. And that will protect your skin. With all this, I do also encourage that you do certain treatment for your skin. Microneedling, amazing, because what it does is stimulates your collagen and elastin fibers in the skin. Or cupping with lymph drainage. That also, it cleans up your skin internally. Radio frequency. But all these things, they must be done correctly and accurately, and do not overdo them, because if you do, you're going to cause the opposite. I'm so happy that you're still here with me. I promise you, if you do all the steps that I mentioned to you, from eating properly, doing your facial exercising, using good skincare line, and doing your microneedling and taking your NRF2, you will have a beautiful skin for a long time. Again, this is Maria, and I'll talk with you very, very soon.